I wore a sequined, embellished shirt for my birthday. I wore sequins to cheer myself up. I wore sequins for absolutely no reason at all, and had a spectacular time doing it. I wore a sequined flapper's dress that I bought at a carnival. I wore a sequined Givenchy gown with giant holes cut out of it. I wore a sequined leotard with my bright pink bra hooked onto my butt, and I paraded around with a magenta tail courtesy of Victoria's Secret. I wore sequins. Lots and lots of them. I wore sequins and no one else did. I was calling attention to myself and probably knew that when I walked in wearing sequins. I wore sequins from head to heels. I knew everyone, and of course they knew me. I wore a sequined dress by Robert Rodriguez to a benefit, and somebody said I looked like Diana Ross. I wore a sequined number that Nancy lent me, and it made me feel like Marilyn Monroe. I once wore sequins while pregnant, and ended up getting called a pregnant Tina Turner. I glued sequins on everything I could. I glued sequins onto a pair of shoes for a costume, and then when the damn glue dried, the shoes were too tight. I glued sequins on my face. I glued sequins on my scrotum. I glued sequins and glitter sparkles all over my pecker and put a lampshade on it, then lay very still to see if anybody would try to turn me on. I wanted guys to be embarrassed to be seen with my tool, that's T-U-L-L-E, in their hands. I glued sequins on the ones I really wanted to keep. I hung upside down in a yoga sling. I was surrounded by friends. I wore sequins. He wore peacocks. We four enjoyed a mess of tacos against the backdrop of the skyline. A better skyline there never was. When I performed an erotic striptease at the Bijou Theater, the world's oldest gay porn theater / bathhouse, I wore a sequined dress which I think conveyed how classy a clown can be, then stripped down to a sparkling vintage bathing suit, then eventually to nothing. Do you think anybody took me seriously if I wore sequins on a regular basis? I wore a sequined suit. It was a political statement. I wore a sequined dress and creeped out the inhabitants of what is quite likely one of the creepiest towns in America. I wore sequins just last night. Very dashing I looked too. And I only got beaten up twice. Doing sequins on my face. Live diva on the case. I'ma set my own pace. Cause I know it's not a race. When I walk into a room, all eyes on me. You can turn them back around so it's you they see. If you writers can't be pop, it don't matter if we sell our books or if they flop, cause we're sequined. Got a message from Molly G. She said, look at this pic of me. I'ma wear my dress and veil, throw my glitter and read my tale. When she walks into a room, all eyes on Molly. You can turn them back around so it's you they see. If you tell yourself it's what this space is for, we can rise up and instead of read it, you can roar like you're sequined.
Sequins transcends the nausea of the replica. Sequins realizes sincerity is not enough. Sequins is the glorification of instant character, a person being one